Hello everyone, welcome to Jets TV here at Jets Central. Please comment, rate, subscribe guys, comment, rate, subscribe, and like the videos. This is going to be my week 9 picks video, so please comment again guys, let me know what you think, but let's go ahead and get into the video. Baltimore at Cleveland is the first game I'm going to talk about. I am taking Baltimore in this game. I think Cleveland, got a good win against the San Diego Chargers, but Baltimore has basically had 2 weeks to prepare for them, and they're just coming off of a loss to the Houston Texans where they got destroyed. Cleveland's been, again, they got a good win against San Diego, but I think this is going to end their run. I think Baltimore comes in and really puts it down in this game. So again, I'm taking Baltimore. Next game I want to talk about, Carolina at Washington. I am taking Washington in this game. Everything that is surrounding Carolina is falling apart. You got things coming out in the media about the fact that the owner really didn't want the head coach to be hired. Cam Newton is playing like poop on the field. He's also making bad decisions off the field, talking about the team, showing a lack of leadership there. It's just they tried to move DeAngelo Williams and nobody really wanted him. I mean, things are just not looking up for Carolina. Washington, I do think that Washington's going to win this game. Again, I'm taking Washington, but the pick of weapons in Washington is slim to none. If they can just find a way to catch some of the balls that, RG3 is throwing them, and if they, especially if they run the ball at Carolina as well, if they can just manufacture maybe 20, 21 points, they'll win this game easy. Again, I'm taking Washington, so I'm hoping Washington wins that game. Next game I want to talk about, Minnesota at Seattle. I'm taking Seattle in this game. The sole reason I'm taking Seattle in this game is because it's in Seattle. I think these teams are fairly close as far as talent. But I just think Seattle playing at home with the 12th man, that crowd is so loud and they're so disruptive at your play calling. I think Minnesota's going to struggle with that. And I think that Wilson's going to always put them in a good place to, just win the game. He's going to make some decent plays. He's not going to make a lot of bonehead throws, even though he's a rookie. He doesn't make a lot of bonehead throws, and he's going to keep them in the game. So I'm taking Seattle, and I also think Seattle's defense may be a little bit better than the Vikings defense. Actually, a lot better than the Vikings defense now that I think about it. I really do think that Seattle's defense will make a difference in this game. If they can get after Christian Ponder, I can see this being a real long day for Minnesota. But I mean, as far as offensively, I think talent-wise, they're pretty much the same. Even though, Adrian Peterson and Marshawn Lynch, they kind of have just a different level of talent with Adrian Peterson and to everybody else. So I'm not even going to try to compare them. But again, I'm taking Seattle in this game. Pittsburgh and New York Giants, the next game I want to talk about. I am taking the Giants in this game. I understand that Pittsburgh, because of what happened with Hurricane Sandy, they're actually going to fly in on the same day of the game, suit up, play the game, and fly out on the same day. And I think that's going to be a lot for Pittsburgh to do. I think it puts a lot of stress on them as far as jet lag and other things. And that's one of the sole reasons why I'm taking the Giants. I also think the Giants are going to be able to take advantage of that secondary of the Pittsburgh Steelers. I really don't think it's that good. Outside of Ike Taylor, I don't, and Clark he's a decent safety, but outside of that, you can take advantage of that secondary of the Pittsburgh Steelers. You really can if you have a decent second receiver, and they do, in Cruz. Outside of Nicks, Cruz is making plays all day. And they also have a pretty good tight end as well with the Giants. I also think they're going to be able to run the ball. And I think it could kind of be a big day for Pittsburgh, a long day, for Pittsburgh offensively if Justin Tuck starts to get loose. Pittsburgh offensive line is not all that great either. I could see, Osi Umenyiora having a big day. I could see Justin Tuck having a big day. I can see those linebackers of the New York Giants having a big day as well, just getting after Big Ben. But, Ben may be able to shrug off some sacks and make some plays, but if he leaves that ball out there like he normally does, shrugs, stiff arms a guy and leaves the ball out there, that could turn into a turnover against the New York Giants. So, again, I'm taking the New York Giants in this game, and that's that. Next game I want to talk about, Dallas at Atlanta. I'm taking Atlanta in this game. I know that Dallas is just looking for a win. They just want to get a win and break this slump, but I just don't think Atlanta's the team to go in against and try to get this job done. Atlanta's playing crazy right now. I do not see how Dallas is going to be able to cover Julio Jones. I understand. I get a lot of Dallas fans making comments. We got Brandon Carr, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. I think that Brandon Carr, honestly, is an overrated second-string corner. That's what I think he is. I think he's an overpaid second corner. I don't think he's the guy that's going to shut anybody down. And especially with the speed that Julio Jones possesses. And not just Julio Jones, they got White as well. Again, and Tony Gonzalez. We can go on and on with the weapons that Atlanta has. And I just do not think that Dallas will be able to keep up offensively either with them. So I'm taking the Atlanta Falcons, guys. As we all know, the New York Jets are on their bye. That's why I only did, again, we only do 5 games, but that's why they're not on my schedule. So Jets fans, I hope that you know that. If you're hitting me up talking about, what about the Jets? They have a bye week this week. So hats off to everybody. Hats off to the teams I selected. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, guys. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think about the picks? You know, what are your picks for week 9? And what do you think is going on in NFL? So hats off to you guys, man. Peace.